guys, and welcome back to HR Talks with Lish, a platform aiming to motivate, inspire and elevate HR interns, students, graduates and professionals, helping you to kickstart your careers. Join me on this journey to success as a HR professional finding her way within the industry and rising to the top. If you're new here, then welcome to the HR Talks with Lish community. Please can you like, comment, subscribe and click that notification bell so that you're always notified every single time I post a video. And without further ado, let's go into today's video. So before I start today's video, I just want to say that we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. At this current moment, we've got 992 subscribers within the HR Talks with Lish community. So please, if you are not subscribed right now, subscribe to my channel, join the community because we are growing and glowing together. It would be amazing if I was to get to 1K subscribers by the 10th of February, which is my 24th birthday. So please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about recruitment and talent acquisition. And due to a recent poll that I put out on my channel, the most common answer to what do you want to see more of on this channel was areas within HR. So that is what I'm going to do more of. I just want to say before I start this video, I've only been in HR for about a year and a bit. So I'm just a HR administrator at the moment and I don't have that much experience within the field in general. So the information that I'm going to give you today is based on research that I've done to help me even learn about the different areas, and hopefully it can help you in some way too. I am going to put some links down in the description box below on all of the reference points where I found this information so you can have a look at that in a bit more detail. But I think it's really important to do videos on this, and I'm really glad that this is something that we've specified as a community, because when you're going into HR is such a broad term. There's so much within HR that we just don't even realize sometimes. So I hope that by doing these videos, I can help you to unlock the different areas within HR and help you on your career path and journeys to choose the right path for you. So what is recruitment? Recruitment is actively seeking, finding and hiring a candidate for a specific job role. Within recruitment, it's important that you research thoroughly and have a thorough procedure in place to ensure that you are getting the right candidates for hire. Talent acquisition is a strategic approach to ensure that the right talent is brought into the company. It's the long-term strategy for the company, as within talent acquisition, you need to understand the business aims and goals in order to bring the right talent in. So just to sum it up, recruitment is an action, whereas talent acquisition is more strategic. In order for recruitment and talent acquisition to work, they need to work simultaneously. So what is the difference between talent acquisition and recruitment? Well, the two terms are used interchangeably quite a lot of the time, because some people think it's actually just the same thing with a different name, but actually they are different and they do have their differences, because as I said before, recruitment was more of an action. In terms of recruitment, you need to make sure that you have recruiters within a company, or even if recruiters are like managers who are hiring, at the end of the day, all companies need to bring people in because there's roles to be filled. Whereas talent acquisition takes on a more strategic approach in that sense, because you are ensuring that the right talent is brought in. You're ensuring that you look at the long-term needs of the business and understand how the talent that you're bringing in is going to benefit the business, and what trends you can kind of pick up and find to ensure that you find the right talent for those positions. Recruitment and talent acquisition will work together, because you need to work together in order to make sure that overall you're finding the people and you're ensuring that you are maintaining a good talent pipeline. Not all organizations will invest within talent acquisition. It's just mainly they're investing in recruitment and recruitment consultants in that sense, because some organizations may find talent acquisition just to be a waste of time. If they've already got a recruitment function, then why waste more money investing in people who can help create a talent pipeline? And this is where sometimes leadership buy-in is very important, because some organizations think it's a waste of money. So having leadership buy-in and having leaders understand the importance of talent acquisition and how they can have a positive effect on recruitment and on bringing in the right talent, that will help the success of the business in the long run. A lot of the times there's organizations that have high turnover and they have a lot of people just leaving the company, and they're kind of trying to understand why is that. And this is why it's really good for talent acquisition to come into play, because that's when you can really analyze and understand what needs to happen in order for this individual or this part of the organization to have a lesser turnover? What can we do in order to ensure that the right talent is picked out, and ensure that the processes in doing that are effective? So this ties into my next point about the importance of recruitment and talent acquisition. In terms of bringing in the right talent, as I've already mentioned before, it's important that talent acquisition work with everyone across the business in order to ensure that we can all work together to make sure the right talent is brought into the business. Because after all, there's people within the company who may know someone who will be a good fit for a role. So for example, having referral programs within the company can actually help people internally to have an incentive to try and bring people into the company that they think are a right fit, which will help with the development of the business and their needs in future. And also having an internal place where you can apply for roles internally is great, because sometimes we don't need to look externally to find that talent. There might be talent within the company already that may fit a role that's just come up. So it's important for talent acquisition to work with everyone across the business to ensure that a good strategy is put in place for the long-term success of the business. And it's also important in talent acquisition because you need to invest in your people. And if you have a talent acquisition department in your workplace, then that allows for that need to be met in terms of trying to ensure that we're getting the right people in. It's also important that we advertise job posts in different ways as well, not just spamming people, because sometimes there's some recruiters that will like spam inboxes and things, and the way in which it's done, as I said, talent acquisition I believe is more strategic. So posting about things on LinkedIn and posting it in a way where like job descriptions have actually been written carefully and have been written in a way which shows that there's been care put into it to ensure that if you apply to this job, the job description will hopefully match with what the job will be once you start it. So I think talent acquisition, very important in terms of strategy. I say it again because I do believe that it's something that people don't really understand the differences between. And then recruitment is more of the action. So obviously you're going out, you're creating the job descriptions, you are putting out marketing strategies to try and get people to fill positions. But adding talent acquisition on top of that will help any business in the long run to be more successful in retaining and gaining the right kind of talent. So I'm actually going to do a video on this again, like a part 2, to just go through exactly what talent acquisition do, because I feel like I just wanted to first do a video that shows the differences. So I'll do a video, a detailed one on what talent acquisition do and what recruitment do, and so you can see the different processes within that. But just following on from that, I just wanted to go into how you can get into a TA or a recruitment role if you're just starting out in HR. So one thing that I would advise is actually getting experience in administration and recruitment within HR can help you to get into that position of talent acquisition manager or a talent sourcing specialist. So I think getting the experience firsthand within recruitment is definitely a good skill, because obviously recruitment is kind of like sales in a way, because you're selling someone a job. So those kind of skills and technicalities are a good way of then ensuring that you can transfer it into like talent acquisition, creating more strategic plans, creating plans for growth. So that's what I would recommend. And a good place to start when it comes to finding any kind of entry-level positions within recruitment is LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn is basically the go-to nowadays when it comes to getting jobs. Like, yes, you can go on Indeed and there's other sites that you can go on to find jobs, but I think right now LinkedIn is really a place that you can find any kind of job within the industry. Literally just like by typing in the keyword, you can find so many positions. So I'd highly recommend looking on LinkedIn if recruitment or even talent acquisition is an area that you'd like to go into. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it's helped you to kind of see what the differences are between recruitment and talent acquisition. As I said, hopefully there will be a part 2 on this a little bit later on down the line. But just let me know what you think of this specific video, because obviously this is a new type of video that I'm trying to do. Let me know if you like it, let me know if you relate to it, or let me know if you want to hear more about a certain area or have a more understanding about the different terms for next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.